So I live in New York with my girlfriend. That's right, lesbian. Oh no, that went well when I came out to my African mother. My mother's Nigerian, super ambitious for her kids. You know, I was meant to be the doctor. I became an engineer. She was like, okay, that's good, that works. Because there's only a few jobs you can have in your family. In an African family, there's only a few choices of job. Doctor, lawyer, engineer, disgrace to the family. Those are the... So I became an engineer. She's like, okay, engineer, that's good, it's on the list, okay. And then I decided to leave engineering to become a comedian. I knew that wasn't gonna go well, so I thought, well, I might as well come out to her and go for the double whammy. That did not go well. She's like, what? What are you telling me? You're telling me that my daughter is a gay clown. Oh, God. So I live in New York with my girlfriend. I'm black, my girlfriend is not. I was like, well, my mum's never gonna see that, I'm in New York. But after a year together, my girlfriend is like, you know what? I want to meet your mom. And I was like, shit! Okay, we'll go to Christmas, we'll go to London for Christmas, we'll meet my mum, but there's 2 rules you have to adhere to before you meet my mum. Rule number 1, my mother is Nigerian. She only hangs out with other Nigerians. She doesn't even like other black people. So this ain't gonna work. So you meet my mum, you say, hello, Mrs. Yashere, and if she says hello back, you've won. Keep it moving. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, do not attempt to touch my mother. Don't hug her, don't even try it. Because my girlfriend, Nina, she's a hugger. Yeah, Gina and Nina, it's ridiculous. My girlfriend's a hugger. She likes to hug. And African parents of a certain generation do not do hugging and kissing. They don't do that physical stuff. And I remember going home to my mother, I was like, Mum, do you love us? And this was her answer, I swear to God. I like all of my children. So we fly over to London for Christmas. All my brothers and sisters are there at the family house. We walk in. My mum's sitting in the front room. She's the centre of the family, looking all regal. And we walk in, and I go, all right, happy Christmas, Mum. Mums, Nina, mums. And Nina does this. Hello, Mrs. Yashere. Now, let me clarify a couple of things. In Nigerian culture, when you meet an elder, you come before an elder, as a woman, you kind of sort of kneel down to show respect. Men get down and do a whole push-up. But I was born and raised in London, England. I never did it. None of us did that. When, as a kid, as an African kid in England, how I showed respect was calling everybody auntie and uncle. Every adult, every elder, it was hello auntie, hello uncle, hello auntie, hello uncle. It doesn't matter if they were related to you or not. It could be the butcher that my mum bought meat from. Hello meat uncle, hello meat auntie, hello. We never called adults by their name. In fact, I didn't even know my mother's name till yesterday. Like, that's how it was. But we never did the kneeling thing. But Nina had obviously been on Google researching how to impress NigerianParents.com. So she does this, and my mother's like, You see this Gina, this white woman is a better Nigerian than you. Look at her, look at her! End of the day, I come in to look at what's going on. Where's Nina? Nina and my mum are in the front room watching Nigerian movies together. I don't even watch Nigerian movies with my mum because she talks through everything. And she's there with Nina. See Nina, look. She's going to do voodoo on her, and then she'll die, and then she'll rise again, and then she'll die, and then she'll rise again, and then she'll die, and then she'll rise again. End of the day, it's time to go. Everybody's leaving. Everybody's filing through the front room to say goodbye to my mum at the end of the day. Nina forgets herself. She forgets rule number 2. Yeah, she goes in for the hug. And all of us, my brothers and sisters, we were like, ah! And you know, my mother walked in and hugged her back. I was furious. I was like, Mum, you don't even know this woman, stranger danger. You don't even know this bitch.
My boyfriend really wants me to call him daddy in bed. And I got really shy when I said it. And it sounded like I thought he actually was. You know, I was like, Daddy? And then my friend told me he just wants to feel like he's in charge. So the next time I was like, Mom.
I am a single mother. Thank you. I'm actually hoping to lose custody of my son. If you guys could notify the authorities of that joke, I would really appreciate it. My son is 11 years old now. I can't believe he's already 11. I remember when he was so tiny, he fit on the front steps of a Catholic church. Just kept leaving him there. I was on a date recently with a guy, and he goes, just so you know, I'm not ready to be a stepdad yet. And I was like, that's okay, I'm actually not looking for a stepdad tonight. If anything, I'm looking for this month's uncle. That's all the relationship I can handle. And that's what I tell my son too. I never tell my son, oh, this is mom's boyfriend. I always tell my son, oh, honey, this is your uncle. And then when I break up with a guy, I tell my son, oh, honey, your uncle died. I live with my son, obviously, and also a couple months ago, my 81-year-old mother moved in with me. It's temporary because she's 81. That's not really a joke, that's a prayer to God. Please, do your job. My mom wears a DNR bracelet, a do not resuscitate bracelet. I put it on her. She can't get it off. I hear her trying at night. Gnawing, nah, 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 nah. Good luck, Mom, dentures don't cut. The reason my mom moved in with me is a couple of years ago, my dad, my beloved father, passed away. And I don't know if anyone here has lost a parent yet. I'm sure many of you have. It's really tough to lose a parent. It's even tougher if you were hoping to lose the other parent first. Yeah, we all have favorites, okay? And I'm not the only one who felt that way. My dad's last words to me were, ha ha, she's your problem now. Yeah, he knew. He knew what he did. My son loves YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, he makes videos, and I can tell you right now, they are awful. He will do a strobe light effect for the entire video. He will film up close, up his nose, so there's boogers. He will do fart noises, and they're 30 to 35 minutes long. They're unwatchable. So he ended one of his videos recently by going like this, which I know sounds disturbing, but you've got to believe me, it's the best work he's ever done. I was like, finally, you, the director, have captured what I, the audience, was feeling at that exact moment. I, too, wanted to end my life. Thank you for hearing me. Well, it turns out I'm not the only one who watches my kids' videos. So does his school. They panicked. They apparently tried to call me 5 times that day. Now, they couldn't reach me because I blocked the school's number last year. The principal was stalking me. So they freaked out and they called the police. And that night, 3 police officers came to my house for a wellness check. And I had no idea why. They said, you need to see a video your son posted today. So I pulled it up. Now, in retrospect, I could have fast forwarded to the very end of the video, because that's what they wanted to see. But instead, I made the cops watch all 32 minutes of strobe lights and boogers and fart noises. And by the time we got to the end, all 3 cops had their actual guns at their temples. I talked them down, and then I introduced my son to his newest uncles. Happy endings for all of us.
I saw my mom recently, and I got an immigrant mom. And she moved to the States a little later in her life, like right before I was born. So in like a weird kind of way, me and her, we like came up as Americans together. Like, I don't know if any of y'all experiencing like that, but me and my mom, we both got our driver's licenses within the same week. And then about a month ago, she started vaping. So it's been real fun getting to see her growth, you know? She said her next move was to do shrooms and start DJing. I was like, what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I've never been more proud of my little girl. And I'm from the Bay Area in California, and my mom's, my mom's been there the whole time. That's where she's been. So she's always been a very open-minded person, very progressive, very liberal lady. But I'll go ahead and say she might be a little too liberal with it, you know? Because her thing right now is she's just out there tweeting, "You a bitch" at Ted Cruz like every week. That's her thing. That's her thing, because she's a little too old to march, but she found out she could just tweet and vape all day and make a difference. So she's been doing that. But my mom's wonderful. She was honestly thriving in the whole quarantine situation. Because this is the first time she ever got to work from home, and she got to focus on new hobbies. She got really into sewing, like her big project, which she'd sew fun pattern like masks, and then give them out to like the family, her church, and the community, which was like super cute. But she did make a mask for me, and it was just the American flag on the front. And I was like, that's interesting. It's like, yeah, I love it at home, I love it there, but you know that doesn't go with like any of like my outfits, you know what I'm saying? I was like, why did you make this one? And she was like, oh, it's so when you wear it out right now, people won't be racist towards you. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, but they can still see my eyes. I don't know. I don't know if you remember this, Mom, but that's like our main thing. That and we squat weird. That's how they find us.
My mom wanted to come, you know, but she's a mom, and I'm a mama's boy, and she always got these threats. I don't know, all the mamas in the house always got these threats. You know, these threats they don't never do. They don't make no sense. Like, keep on running your mouth, and I'm gonna rip your lips off your face. You're like, when did you ever do that? Say one more thing to me, I'm gonna rip your arm off, beat you to death with it, and sew it back on. You don't have the medical capability to do such a thing. All right, boy, say one more thing to me, and I'm gonna rip all the skin off your back, rub sugar and salt in your back, bake you for 2 hours, and sell you as a honey-baked ham. I'm like, lady, you crazy. Call me crazy one more time. Call me crazy one more time, and I'm gonna kick your ass into your throat. Who have you ever done that to? Here come my sister. Oh, you don't want none of that. My food ain't taste the same since. And my mom, you know, I grew up in the 70s. That's old school, you know, back when, you know, before you needed Amber Alert. You wasn't getting, you know, Amber Alert, you know, you get abducted, they put your name up in lights. That wasn't going on when I was growing up. She gave me some vital information. She said, when you get off that bus at 4:30, I want you in that house, and I mean in that house. And I want you to lock that door and don't you let nobody in that house till I get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. You got it? I'm like, I got it. Don't let nobody in the house till you get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. I got it. And when my mama say something, she meant it. And I get in that house and I lock the door like Fort Knox. Man, like it's a vault. Go give me some chocolate milk, be watching my favorite cartoon, Thundercats. Thundercats. Oh! I'll be drinking my chocolate milk. This is the greatest episode I ever seen in my life. And then all of a sudden the doorbell ring, ding dong. I'm like, who could that be? I go to the door, who is it? Baby, it's your grandmama. Open the door and let grandmama in. I'm like, sorry, grandma. Mama said not to let nobody in the house. She meant nobody's house till she get off work at 9 o'clock at night. baby, this your grandma. Now, I done caught 2 buses to come over and see you. You can let grandmama in the house. I said, I love you too, grandma. But mama said not to let nobody in this house. And she meant nobody's house till she get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. You welcome to sit on the porch? Or you welcome to catch both them buses back to your house? But could you please excuse me? I got to get back to my Thundercats and my chocolate milk. I go back and sit down. Bing bong. What does she want now? I come back to the door. Who is it? Boy, this your daddy. Open this damn door and let me and your grandmama in the house right now. You got her out here sitting on this porch. You open this door right now. Sorry, daddy. Mama said not to let nobody in this house. She meant nobody in this house till she get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. Boy, you know I live there. Apparently not. You don't have a key. I'm gonna whoop your chunky ass when I get in that house. Well, that'll be around 9 o'clock tonight. Man, if Amber Alert was going on when I was growing up, my mother would use it as a scare tactic. She'd be like, see them kids' names and lights? Huh? You see them kids' names and lights? Keep messing up. And y'all names gonna be in lights, but guess what? I ain't looking for none of y'all. I'm like, damn, that's why I wish I had a white mama. White mama look for their kids. They be out there with the bloodhounds. Caroline, say something, honey. Roof. Caroline, say something, please. Roof. Make a bird noise. She loves birds. Not my mama. My mama, she'll make you so scared you don't even want to come out the wood. She like, nah, we've been calling your damn name for about 30, 40 minutes. You've been out in these damn woods. We got these bloodhounds out here. We got the police and the news out here making me look like an unfit mother. Let me tell you something. You better be dead. Because when you come out of the woods, I'm going to kill your ass. Now, I'm going to count to 3. If you ain't out of the woods at the count of 3, you live here. 1. There he is. Let's go. Because black mamas real, they don't play. They don't play. But all mamas get tired. Because when white mamas get fed up, oh, y'all get fed up. He like, I've had it up to here. I'm sick of your insubordination. You don't stay in time out. You don't eat your vegetables. You know what? I got an idea. You know what? I got an idea. Everybody, get in the car. We finna go for a ride down by the lake. and the kids be like, yay! We going for a ride down by the lake, down by the lake. But my mama might not ever take us for a ride down by the lake. But she'll read that in the paper and she'll use it as a scare tactic. She'll be like, ooh wee, that mama got tired of them damn kids and took their ass for a ride down by the lake. Let me tell y'all something. Keep messing up and I'm gonna take your ass for a ride down by the lake. I be in the background talking about, first of all, you gotta get a car. Because I don't think the bus driver gonna let you take everybody on the bus for a ride down by the lake.
Hello! Yes, I am a new mother, yay for me. Okay, thank you. It's wonderful. I didn't have any pain during the delivery. I had no stretch marks, no trouble losing the weight. Who I adopted. I still got an epidural because I wanted to get my legs waxed. Look at the girls. Oh. It's so funny. Whenever people find out that I adopted, they always say the same thing. Oh, did you have to adopt? Are you infertile? No. It's just my husband and I went to a carnival. There's more. They have this photo booth where they take your photos and they morph them together to show you what your children are gonna look like. That's why we adopted. Yeah, I think I just got a little jaded or scared. The problem is when I imagine being a mother, I imagine my beautiful child in my arms, a light around his little head, angels singing, oh. In reality, it's, ah! I didn't imagine spit up all over my long flowing gown. My son has colic. Do you know what that is? Yes, it's a medical term. It means, please stop crying before I shake you. I don't want to end up on the news. He cried for 6 hours and 32 minutes in a row. And the doctor said, don't worry, he's not in any pain. It's not that kind of colic. I'm like, is he just testing my love? Because last night I got a D. What kind of colic is it? She said he has a very strong Moro reflex. I didn't know what it was anyway. She said, well, it means he thinks he's falling. Everybody has it. Have you ever been sleeping and then you think you're falling, but you actually go, ugh. Except for my son's is like, ah! 6 hours and 32 minutes, how big is that hole? I just want him to hit the bottom and shut up. So I asked the doctor, well, why do people have a Moro reflex? What could that possibly be for? And she said, well, back when we were monkeys, well, this is gonna take a while, huh? She said, when you're hanging on to your mama monkey, you're okay. But if you didn't feel that, that meant you were falling out of the tree. Okay, let me get this straight. My baby's crying because he thinks he's falling out of a tree. Do you have a pill for that? So I don't know what to do with that information. And then I looked over and saw my hairy husband. Honey, the baby's crying, take off your shirt. Because you know he doesn't understand, but you can't help repeating it over and over. Just, sweetie, you're not falling. Mama's got you. Please stop crying. You're not falling. I swear to God, you're not falling. You're not falling. You're not falling. You're not falling. You know what? That's falling. See the difference? So I asked the doctor, what can we do? And she said, well, sometimes a lot of babies need a 4th trimester. She's like, you have to recreate the womb. Okay, I adopted. I didn't create it to begin with. So she said, well, you can wrap him, swaddle him up in a blanket so his arms can't. But he can get out of a swaddle, so yay for my little monkey. But one time my husband did it correctly somehow. I didn't hear him crying. I walked in, I'm like, honey, what'd you do? He's like, I swaddled him. I'm like, he didn't get out? He goes, no, you gotta duct tape him in. Okay, I'll go keep an eye out for the home study people. And the other thing to recreate the womb is you actually it's very noisy in the womb. Did you know? I had no idea. She said, well, the sound of a vacuum will make the baby fall asleep. Have you heard that, girls? And it works. My husband will stand there with the baby next to the vacuum for like an hour. I'm like, you know, you can push it around.
Happy to be here. My name is Marcello Hernandez in English. It's actually Marcello Hernandez. My mom is from Cuba and my dad is from the Dominican Republic, and that means that they are divorced, is what that means. It doesn't work out, okay? They came to America with the same idea, just a little bit different, you know? My mom got here and she was like, oh my God, look at all of these opportunities. And then my dad got here and he was like, oh my gosh, look at all of these opportunities. This is not a place to be married. This is the land of opportunities. It's very interesting to be as Hispanic as I am and then to look this white. My name is Marcello Hernandez Gonzalez, but I look like Timothy Chalamet, okay? I look white, dude. I look like a white TikToker. I look like my parents make a bunch of money and I make even more money. Just with a tripod in my room, just every day. That's what I look like. I look white, dude. I look like I tell my mom to shut up. I could never do that. I could never do that. I have a Cuban mom that escaped communism, okay? And the only reason I know that is because she told me every morning. So I don't know how you woke up in the morning, but for me, it's good morning, Marcelo. Have a great day, but just remember, I free you. She's a scary woman. In my house, you can't have a bad day. When your mom escapes communism, you can't have a bad day. You get home from school, you're like, Mom, I had a bad day at school. She's like, what happened? What happened that was so bad? Did somebody steal your freedom today? I don't understand. It's tough, dude. Communist parent. She's scary. It's tough when your parents are immigrants. They make you feel bad about everything, you know? It's their job. That's what they do. And I never knew what I was going to tell my kids, you know what I mean? What am I going to look at my kids and say? It was tough. It was tough when the Uber didn't get there. You probably don't even know about Uber Pool, do you? No. But now, with the pandemic, your boy got a struggle story, okay? Are you kidding me? I cannot wait to look at my kids and go, you don't know what it's like! We didn't have toilet paper! And I'll lie, you know what I mean? I'll lie. My parents probably lied to me, you know? I'll lie, I'll tell my kids, I'll be like, you know, the pandemic was from when I was 3 years old to when I was 25 years old. And then one day, you know, your kid will look at you and he'll go, Papi, I don't like the taste of the soup that you make for me. I can't wait to look at my son in the eyes and go, oh yeah? Well, I couldn't taste for 22 years. So maybe eat the soup.